the technology has taken leaps and bounds, and sometimes our strategies and our tactics have not kept up with that. So let's see where we are today. This should be a very interesting and a very exciting event here for Tech at State, as well as for the rest of us who are looking to see how we can help.
Big data is hugely important. It opens up possibilities that we just didn't have before. Whole areas of research and understanding that were closed to us now are opened up. And I think it's really impressive that the State Department is leaping into this and, in fact, leading us with a conference like this, bringing together experts who have actual experience and who are sharing that and helping us to see what the possibilities are and what some of the pitfalls are.
It's figuring out how to take all this information and make it useful and actionable in different ways. It's pretty interesting. I mean, to be able to leverage something that's that basic in that kind of an accurate way is something I had not seen before.
On a technical and a theoretical level, how do you deal with that information when it's excessive and it exceeds the capacity of humans to deal with it?
Really what's happened with real-time awareness is making the tools easily accessible by everybody, so they can really have simple and understandable interfaces to dive through complex real-time information to make really important decisions.
With the amount of social media information that's being created, and that train's not stopping. I mean, it's only going to increase. And you have to be paying attention.
I think we have a real problem with the amount of information that's headed our way and how we develop a relationship with it. Your news diet should start with your household, right? Figure out what's going on with your family, then figure out what's going on with your block, then figure out what's going on with your neighborhood, and then maybe figure out what's going on with your city, state, and then the federal government. All too often, people are more concerned with what's going on with Barack Obama than they are their own spouse. And I think that needs to change in order for us to have a healthy relationship with information.
I'm really convinced now that we've all been thinking that you need all of Twitter to kind of see what's going on in Twitter and aggregate and trend on it. And I think most of the people there made a pretty convincing case that that's actually too much information and you don't want all of Twitter.
The Tech at State event, real-time awareness has just been great. It's been fun to see what people are doing with crowdsourced data, to see where things are going, what the trends are, what the problem areas are.
We were talking how some of our tools can start using real-time data more and how to get that on a map and how to process maps quickly so that they can be updated in real time or at least on a more rapid basis. And because maps are so heavy, it's definitely a big problem, and that's something we're looking at.
People saying, well, if you're not part of the social media picture, you're probably behind the story. So,
like how the next decade is going to be like, the next 5-10 years is going to be like for the whole real-time awareness. Is it going to stay?